Next up, dropping in on that piece of wood, riding brakeless today. He's the only skateboarder we brought with us, but the only one we need. This boy is going to shred this ramp up. All of you skaters out there, you know what you're looking at. This kid is absolutely insane. Going to be going front side today, back side, a lot of lip tricks, a lot of big airs. He's sponsored by Monster. He's a youngster that grew at 20. Give it up for Paul Luke. All right, got his name. We call him PL for short. Next up, dropping in. This boy is hands down the best inline skater in the entire world. He's on tour with us this year for 12 weeks. We brought him all the way from Kobe, Japan. He owns the biggest skate park out in Japan, and he's the #1 inliner. He currently has 3 gold medals as well. He's the best inliner. His brother's the second best. When these guys are there, everybody starts to figure out who's going to take third place. Give it up for the one and only Edo Yasutoko. All right, and last but not least, this is the boy we call Kid Dynamite. This is the one and only Jimmy Walker out of Chicago, Illinois. He is going to be busted out here for you people. You've seen him in the X Games, the Dude Tour, the Gravity Tour, a little bit of everywhere. This guy is one of the baddest dudes out there. You're going to see some serious air here today. I'm telling you, the louder you get, the crazier show you're going to get. So if you see something you like, show some love and he will go off for you. Put your hands together for Kid Dynamite, Mr. Jimmy Walker. All right, are you guys ready to see this out there? You ready for this? All right, let's get it going. We're going to start it off right here on the flat bottom. People, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise out there. Give me a trick we call a hand 5, stepping on through. This one right here, a spastic fork wheelie, going one-handed with it, and riding out nice and smooth. You'll notice Trevor's going to be linking a lot of his hardest tricks together. That's how you score a whole lot of extra points at the competition. You only get so much time to impress those judges. So once you got a bunch of tricks, you start linking them all together, and that's how you get those extra points. Trevor, like I said, one of the best in the world. Little Rock, Arkansas, over 20 years experience on this BMX bike. And people, you are going to see some madness here today. Check this one out. Stepping on through. Giving it to you, can style, holding on to that front leg. Give it up for Trevor Myers, starting out strong. All right, we're going to get the action going on this big old half pipe, Mikhail Laren. This boy, man, I'm telling you, you never know what you're going to see out of him. He also tours, he goes over to Baghdad. They do a thing called Bikes Over Baghdad. He goes over there and basically entertains the troops. Make sure those guys have a smile on their face as they defend our country. Giant tail whip right there. People, what do you think of Mikhail? No-hander. Give it up for him. I'm telling you, when they'll feel the crowd, it gets all kinds of crazy. We start out pretty strong as the show goes on. The tricks are going to get bigger and badder. Right now, PL back out there on that skateboard, giving you all the style in the world, going higher and higher. Yes, sir. Big old ollie to a nose dip in. And check that out, gigantic tail slide body jar, giving you a tail slide right there. A little bit of everything, gigantic fakie, and a G-twist 360. Giving that eject button. Give it up for PL out there. All right, guys, we're going to keep this thing going. Mr. Edo Yasutoko. This guy's known to do 540s, 720s, 900s, and if you can believe it, he even has a 1080 flat spin. I'm telling you, this guy will spin so fast, you won't even know what is going on, and he loves to hear the noise. People, make some noise out there. Yasutoko, he makes it look so easy, boy. I'm telling you, he puts in some work on those inlines. Going big, boy, going big. I'm telling you, when we start out this strong, it gets all kinds of crazy, guys. It gets all kinds of crazy. Bring him back, the one and only. Oh, what do we got going on here? When they're up there talking about what they're going to do, it gets, that's a good thing. That's a good thing right now. Jimmy Walker, I don't know what he's thinking, but it's something crazy. Enormous X up on that wall. X up going opposite. You'll notice he turns left and right. Might not seem like a big deal, but it's kind of like writing with your left hand if you're right-handed. It's something that the judges definitely look for, and it makes riding a whole lot harder, making Jimmy one of the baddest dudes out there right now. Check that out. That's called a toboggan air, nose dip, and a big old X up hanging on to it forever. X up to opposite X up. Jimmy giving you tricks on each wall, no-hander right there. What do you guys think of the crew so far? We're going to keep going. We're going to bring Trevor Meyer back out here on the flat bottom. Guys, like I said, we're here for the campaign for tobacco-free kids. I'm going to start spitting out some of these facts, but don't let that stop you from screaming. If you see something you like, go ahead and overshadow my voice. Show some love for Trevor. Show some love for the rest of the crew. And you guys in the front row, you got here early. You got the good seats. You get to see Trevor out there. Share those videos. Right now, check this out. This one's going to Hitchhiker. Trevor usually rolls down the neighborhood and doing that one at about 100 miles an hour. A lot of these tricks you're seeing him do, he's holding back because it's such a small area. He can cruise these tricks all the way down the block. Check this one out. Busty walk it out for you. Shooting those backwards tailwinds, making it look so easy here today, boy. What do you got to the Trevatron? Trevatron 2000. This guy's got more nicknames than anybody I know. Alright guys, we're going to start spinning out some of these facts. Remember this number. Some of it's just numbers. If you remember this one, I got a jersey for you at the end of the show. 4.8 million. Remember that number, 4.8 million. That's how many people are dying worldwide due to their tobacco use. Yeah, Mikhail, you guys make some noise. I'm just trying to like spit out facts, but make some noise for him. Downside, Tail Whip. So remember that one, 4.8 million people. Remember that, and I'll hook you up with a jersey. Now to break it down a little bit more, just in the U.S. alone. In the U.S. alone, 400,000 people each and every year dying from all kinds of stuff. We're talking about all kinds of cancer. Lung cancer, tongue cancer. All right, basically, some gnarly stuff going on. Right now, PL getting some air. People make some noise for him out there. Yeah. Getting right here for you today, no doubt about it. Now guys, just to break that number down, we gave you two numbers. Just to break it down a little bit, that's about 1,200 people a day, which means every 6.6 seconds somebody's missing from planet Earth due to their tobacco use. So pretty crazy stuff right there. What we're going to talk about for a minute, we're going to talk about California for a second here. California passed a law that's pretty crazy. Again, if you can remember this one, feel free to write it down. In California, if you're in your car and you're driving, and you have somebody 14 years old or younger in the car with you and you're smoking, they'll write you a ticket. They'll pull you over and straight up write you a ticket. Basically, they just want you to have some common sense. They want you to know that secondhand smoke is just as dangerous as regular smoke. Give it up for Ado, guys. Give it up for him. I know I'm telling you some stuff. Give it up for Ado Yasukoko. We got Mr. Walker dropping back in. Let's see what he's got in his sleeve here for us. I'm telling you, he's got that motorcycle helmet. If you see something you like, make sure it is nice and loud. One-hander, bottom side right there. Give me that Chi-Town style. And check this one out. No footer on the next wall. Jimmy getting rad here for you. Currently living in Florida. He's got a ramp about twice as big as this.